isn't that just men who actually work for their shit and like have this fucking sense of purpose and stuff like that too? They categorize that because they put it all together. I get called a narcissist fucking so many fucking. You saw it a couple times. I'm like, I'm not even talking about my fucking self like this. I'm saying this is a fucking problem. This is dumb. I'm just like, cool. That's when they realize how angry I really can be. They're like, why are you angry?
Why are you yelling at me? You talk to the different mannerisms. You talk to different intelligence levels, different communities. You know, there's a difference between talking to your hood boys in comparison to who you're golfing with, you know. Like,
no, man, motherfucker, I go there, talk to him like, yo, what's up, motherfucker? You trying to hit this ball?
Clack.
I'm trying to hit this goddamn ball all the way down there.
That was a nice hole in one.
Hell yeah. I've never seen someone do a hole in one actually in real life, honestly. That'd be kind of dope to see.
I think I only saw it once, or I could have been on acid. One of those two's happened.
Happy Friday, happy Good Friday. We are back here for a little talking segment. Apollo's trying to jump in my lap again, but we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. My hat is crooked as fuck. What the fuck is wrong with me? But anyways, what are we doing?
I
can't figure out which one we're going to decide. Well, damn, that is great. But there we go. That's a nice crispy sound.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe my nipple's a little erect.
The nipple's hard, huh?
Only the left one, though.
Like diamonds in an ice storm. Diamonds in an ice storm. But I had thought about it, because I hear this all the fucking time from guy friends. You hear it from women, too.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we find someone that cares about us for us?
Because in most ways of which we present ourselves, it's not us. We're not allowed to do that.
You think it's just like we just putting this facade on so everybody gets what they think they want, that way we think they blunt and everything like that?
Every group setting, that's how I work, you know.
Oh, I do it too. Like,
you talk to the different mannerisms, you talk to different intelligence levels, different communities, you know. There's a difference between talking to your hood boys in comparison to who you're golfing with.
No, man, motherfucker, I go there, talk to him like, yo, what's up, motherfucker? You trying to hit this ball?
Clack.
I'm trying to hit this goddamn ball all the way down there.
That was a nice hole in one.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen someone do a hole in one actually in real life, honestly. That'd be kind of dope to see.
I think I only saw it once, or I could have been on acid. One of those two's happened.
Yeah, but
yeah. So I would say more it's to that effect. Because you don't even in like a genuine relationship of trying to show who you are to someone, that rarely actually happens until like 3 months in, when it bleeds out accidentally, like the real of each of them.
Well, with that, like, he will tell me, "Oh, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Just be yourself."
Listen, I don't like
I'm sitting outside. I be myself, and I'm just sipping a beer like today at Seaport, and just like,
well, she's gone.
It's not even that she's gone. I was like, what's wrong? I was like, I have to apologize. Why? Is it because I didn't think I said something wrong? But obviously I attacked her mama, her grandmama, and her fucking belief system, everything.
Dead cow.
Like obviously I offended everything like that, and it's fantastic here. And they're like, why you gotta apologize? Because I didn't know it was a bad thing to say.
Yeah.
And they're like, and they look at me like, are you fucking retarded? How do you not know that's not a bad thing to say? It's like, have you met me? I might be a little autistic, whatever the fuck you want to say. And I might be intelligent
as hell.
I might be intelligent as fuck, but some social cues and like emotional boundaries, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, I don't know if it's okay or not. And I say it, and then when I get the reaction, I'm like,
oh, I need
to pull back. Or the dead silence, like just staring and dead silence. She's like, and you're in your head screaming like, say something.
Loud noises. I love lamp.
That's such a great.
I love lamp.
And I look at it like, oh, yeah. And then I just, I'm just gonna go smoke real quick, and I come back. And sometimes they're not there. Sometimes they are there, and they're like, I had to process what you said. It's like, It's like, I know you're not trying to attack me. He said, that's good. I was not. I don't like it though.
But you stupid as hell.
100%, 100%. And they look at they like to make me try to be very more what's the right word for it?
Emotional. Empathetic.
Yeah, emotional, like empathetic. Yeah, there it is, empathetic. And I'm just like, why? It's like, that's not nice. It's like,
because that's fixing you. Your little project.
There's a song called Project. I think remember who it's from. Look at it. It's a good song though. It's a good fucking song though.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here. Project. I know it is by Chase McDaniel. I'm putting it on next, anyways, because it's a good song though. It's a good song. It got some good lyrics in there. it's like Mama wants grandbabies. I'm just practicing. That's it, kind of thing. Like I feel that a little bit, you know. But it's one of those things of like, do you always go for the ones that usually are a project for you or not? Or do you do the ones that actually get full enjoyment from? Yeah.
From what I go after is nothing close to what probably people see me as in the other side. Because I love full, hard, and right to the point. Like, you got everything on the table. I don't care what you're hiding. You can show that to me whenever you want. But if I see something I want, I just go after it. And if it fucks me over in the end, whatever. Time is time.
I'm more methodical than that.
Yeah, I know.
Because I have all my issues. Because I have all my own problems, and I know everybody else has their own problems they hide too, or they're trying to work through, or trying to figure out, even if it's worth looking at. It's like it might be like maybe it's just a rough patch kind of thing in my head, the kind of thing trying to figure it all out. And I look at it, it's like cool, and I let them in on bits and pieces at a time. And everybody's like, why do you do that? Just tell them up front. Like, I look like, okay, cool. You go to somebody you find really attractive, really interesting, know they are interested in you too. Say, hi, honey. How you doing? Good.
I thought about killing myself last night for 3 hours.
I was like, not even that. Like, not even that extreme. It's just like, hey, like, if I'm having a full conversation to myself, so yeah, just let it happen, let it ride. And
unless Rodney comes out, don't talk to Rodney.
No, it's Cal. But if I do that, or if I just like seem like I'm paranoid for no reason at all, like Hyler, and just like spazzy, or just fucking just shut off, just blank. So it's okay. It's not you. It's 100% me.
Just keep shoveling that baggage right into their face. Just like,
exactly.
Can you keep taking it? Huh? Yeah. By the way, hello. My name is Terry.
The first time I sleep with someone, okay? Because I haven't had that intimacy, that type of that style of intimacy in so long, or anything like that, or had that personal touch that I actually want to be touched by someone.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it, and unfortunately, like the addictive part of it.
Oh yeah.
I want more. And then I control myself. Like, yeah, back up, because that sounds like stage 5 clinger energy. We're not doing that dumb shit.
That's different from me. Like, when I'm in love, I'm completely more sexually, like, fucking interested. But as soon as their mannerisms that they said they weren't, or how they presented themselves, all the little, like, underliers start playing out, I, like, wow, you're not really into it as much anymore. It's like, yeah, I can
see that.
You start to see the little cracks, and they're still lying about it, kind of shit. That really fucking pushes me away in such a quick manner.
Yeah, I get that. Usually I could try to adapt, even though like I don't like it, but I go for like everybody's
I'll say it too, even if it turns into an argument.
You'll say like I don't initially do that, especially with someone I care for. I was like, cool, let's see if we can navigate them to fix it themselves. Not manipulate. Everybody thinks I'm talking about fucking manipulation. No. Show it to them. Say, hey, you said this, like this. And then it turns into them saying, you're gaslighting me.
Let me guess. Your ex was a narcissist.
No,
that's what I would say.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same kind of shit right there.
No, just because you say it all the time. Everybody says narcissist like, it's a trend.
It is a trend. It's just like being autistic. And
oh, yeah. because it's on the spectrum. They put everything
everyone
together
has
on
to
the
have
grand
some
spectrum
level
now.
of
It's like,
damage
cool.
in community now.
Because I just want to know, like, here's this educational point for everybody. Narcissist is an individual with excessive unhealthy focus on themselves, characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and lack of empathy for others. Here's the thing with that. People say that, narcissists are people who are egotistical or prideful in themselves too. But it's like, isn't that just men who actually work for their shit and like have this fucking sense of purpose and stuff like that too? They categorize that because they put it all together.
Almost
They just match all together. Like, I get called a narcissist fucking so many fucking. You saw it a couple times. I'm like, I'm not even talking about my fucking self like this. I'm saying this is a fucking problem.
Oops.
But no, it's just dumb. I'm just like, cool. We're gonna do it this way. So what? So, and then the moment I get fed up, that's when they realize how angry I really can be. And then they're like, why are you angry?
I can't believe you would do that. Why are you yelling at me?
Oh my God, this is fucking stupid, man. I'm just like, look, you do not realize what led up to this? Like a week of like talking, trying to figure it out, actually working toward it.
Still the same goddamn issue.
Everything. And it's like, oh, look, it's the fucking definition of insanity again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, cool. I'm the fucking crazy one now. Fuck. But it's just, for me, it's like, I need a lot. And everybody's like, what do you mean you need a lot? I said, I need a lot. Because to me, I'd say it's a lot because it's a lot of time, energy, and conversation, things like that. I like full intimacy, full out intimacy, not just the sex part. For any woman out there about to attack me, I'm going to say this. Not just the sex part. Intimacy isn't just sex. Okay? Cool. I want actual, like, compassion shown, actually working through things, actually building things together.
Able to fix things together.
Yeah.
Not sit up for 2 hours having the conversation of having to argue every single fucking point. Okay, that's solved, right? All right. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a new one now. Okay. All right. And then you just keep going and going. So does this ever end? Mm-hmm. Or are you just wanting to argue for pity's sake or drama's sake until I snap?
I can do, like, for me, like, I like the back and forth. Mm-hmm. Like, you see me with certain people, like, it's just naturally who I am. I like the back and forth. I like the jabs back and forth.
Right, but you don't want that from your companion that you want from life. Like,
I would like to be argued. No, not constantly. No, here's the thing about it. I'm not saying, like, every fucking second has to be a fight. Even though, like, I do say things that make things a fight, and I'm not meaning to. But, it's just, and I sit down and talk about it and say, hey.
Someone that can understand that fucking value.
I know.
Like, that's just a easy view there.
And it's not like, it's like, it's nothing personal with it either. It's not like a personal attack. It's just like jabs, like a little small, like, pick at you, funny laugh, haha, go back and forth. I like that because everyone's like, what? And someone's like, that sounds childish. Say, it is. So, like, wait a minute.
That's the fun part.
It's fun because guess what? There's no weight to it. There's nothing bad about it. Say, have you ever, like, cooked with somebody and they all of a sudden just threw flour in their face and just kept cooking, like, just laugh about it, and then they go do it back to you. Funny. Or when you're taking a fucking shower, guess what happened? The ice stuff.
Tap you in the back of the knee, while you're walking.
Yeah, here's the thing. My ex was really, really good at this with me, okay? We do the little jab, playful thing. I'd be outside with Apollo, okay? And she'd have water balloons in the sink, and I didn't know about it. And she just opened the window, say, hi, babe, what you doing? Blah, blah, talk. I turn around, fucking water balloon in the back of the head. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And like, this is a fucking summer day with no rain. I turn around, water balloon in the face. And I'm like, all right, got you. And then I go in there and get the little spray thingy on the sink, spray her with it. All good. She fucking also knows we like jokes. So she used the hair tie and the spray thing when I was about to wash dishes. Did I crash out? Yes, the fuck I did. Did she laugh the entire fucking time? Yes, she fucking did. And then I looked at her and said,
that's like coming from a family that, when you see someone fall down the stairs, you laugh first before you fucking, hey, you okay?
Yeah. And it was a good time. It's like, look, there were certain, and that's why everybody's like, you don't really badmouth your exes or anything. No, I'm not going to. So what? No point. So there were good moments in it all. If it wasn't, why was I fucking there for years? By the way, years. So yeah, there's no need to. So I don't care if
that's
these are
another
settled or
damage
unsettled.
in itself, you know.
What?
Too. Seeing
Talking shit about your exes and stuff.
Well, no. Remembering the good.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm still in love with them. There's love for them,
but
and it's like
only
there's good
remembering the
moments.
good.
Because there's no need to talk shit on somebody. They like
I'm
literally.
not saying talk shit, but you know that's a damaged part of a lot of people too. Just remembering the good parts. Only remembering the good parts.
I don't remember. I don't say I didn't remember the bad part. I say I only bring up the good parts.
That's what I was referencing.
Yeah, I just don't bring up the bad parts because guess what? Honestly, it's nobody's fucking business because it was our relationship, it was our moments. Unless you were there to see it happen, you won't get the whole picture, anyways. Because I can say, yeah, I fucked up and did this, and somebody, oh, that's not so bad. So you weren't there.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't understand the weight behind it. You
Mind your motherfucking biz.
And that's another thing. Like a lot of people, you see it put me in their relationship stuff. Okay, and I say, cool. Objectively, this is a good thing for this. This is a bad thing I see, but you are a grown ass adult. You figure it out. Well, like getting perspective is a good thing, but it's like not getting like step by step details.
Well, you know, and one of the times I think you latched on to one of my favorite girlies that she grew up with us, Chuckle Fox, you know, being loud and rambunctious and shit, and will still call me to this day. Just to ask for advice or to talk, and the first thing you say is, "Do you want me to solve something? Do you just need an ear, or do you need me to take care of something?" Like,
absolutely, and that's
tell me what I need to do in this conversation first, and then we can progress through it.
And I can do that for certain people like that, okay? But the ones, unfortunately, because everybody says I'm a fucking cold-hearted son of a bitch, I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm the opposite.
You're a fucking baby.
Fuck off.
But your big old world jumper.
But I tend to always care for those that are more damaged than the ones that are well taken care of.
What?
Yeah, I know. Don't know why that is. My therapist says all the time, and with the sarcastic remark, I'm like, thanks, bro. Thanks. And they're like, I'm not meaning to make a jab at you, but it's like, yeah, I know. We have a thing. We do this back and forth. Because he's like, yeah, he's like, trauma does attract trauma, no matter what. It always does. Even if you don't know they have trauma, it does. And then guess what? Later on down the line, you're gonna figure out, oh fuck, you're fucked up too. So it's one of those things like, so I care deeply, and just like I have things in place like yourself. I have another one as well, and they're like, yo, quit being a fucking retard right now. Step the fuck back, because you're fucking getting invested in something that you do not need to be in.
And I'm like, I'll fucking do it again.
Let's think about it, because we get villainized the moment we do stop instantly for caring, and we're like, we stop. So why? Because caring for you means giving all this time, energy, which is not a waste, but it's a lot going out.
But at the same way, you're not getting anything back.
You're not getting a damn thing.
You want more without the same respect of what I need as well. So I'm like, good. I'm fine. Like, you know, this is not needed for me. Like, it's appreciated and loved every moment of it.
Oh, absolutely.
But I can easily check the fuck out and woo. Anyways, back to doing my regular life without.
I have the thing of cutting it off, because they're like, when I do cut it off, that's when. And it's not like all right, I need to step back. It's just fucking gone. It's just gone, and then all of a sudden they reach out, they try again, and I block their face. I never done that until I feel like, all right, cool. Can I deal with this person without being emotionally invested? So I don't know, and I was like, cool, I don't know yet. And then
that's a lot of mannerisms to break.
It is a lot, and like I said,
a lot like addiction.
100%, and it goes to the standpoint of, do I know what's good for me? You know, and a lot of people will be like, you should know what's good for you. It's like, not everybody knows, especially if you're just surviving so much. You know, it's just like, I can get through the next day. I can get through the next day. I can get through the next week. And some relationships are like that too. You know, you look about it. Go ahead.
I have a thought.
Go ahead.
So, like, a lot in the ways you talk of your mannerisms of having conversations and talking with other people in your relationships, did you always have to explain yourself to such a degree to prove that you were correct or prove that you weren't lying or constantly questioned? 50-50?
So, like I said, we talked like a couple ago about like one of my best relationships I've been in. It was simply I said it, and she talked to me a little bit. Like we did a little bit of talk, and my internet's going in and out again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we talk a little bit, and we converse about it. Like every point we converse about it here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it was no fights. Really, no fights until, like I said, I fucked up. He forgave me for some goddamn reason.
So is that more than like a narrative space that you go to when you're hitting, like this and playing both sides of the dialogue to other people?
Oh, yeah, it is because I found out was saying like just what they said and everything that they don't fucking grasp it, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not because they lack the mental fortitude to grasp it. It's just most people are more passionate and things like that when they fucking tell a story, and I'm not really like that unless it's something I truly deeply care about.
Mm-hmm.
Or something that like gets my energy high, something like that. Because like I did something fucking exciting, blah blah, blah, and it just goes up. And like he told me, he's like, yeah, so he's like, you got a lot of feminine mannerisms with certain things you make talk. I was like, yeah, it's like it's raised by women. It kind of happens, and then like it's like, is that why women fucking like me? Kind of went in my head, and you're like,
It's like you're it's like the dog that don't hype up the dog immediately, hyping up the dog. And just
oh yeah. Oh yeah, and like a lot of people used to see like you don't talk that much. You're talking to me, and you're like this motherfucker don't shut the fuck up.
Oh, it's pretty easy to deal with. It's a lot easier to deal with than someone that just sits there and stares at you like a fucking amoeba toad or something.
But toad.
Yeah, not a good toad.
Crazy.
Hypnotoad. Master race.
Crazy. Amoeba toad. But no, I get it from, like I said, my mom, my grandma, and then I had my pawpaw, and then I had my uncle. My uncle was way more stone faced about everything. And it's like, what do you mean? I took little traits from all of them. And then my friends' dads, and they were like more upbeat, up happy, showing like fucking like joy
so
and things like that.
This is what regular families are. That's why.
Yeah. And it's not like that. Everybody's like, oh, your family just wasn't that close. No, we were really close, but we didn't have a reason to talk for no reason. Like everything had a reason or purpose behind it. So like Cal's got out, we're doing this together and we're going to all be there. And then when we're all together, we talk. When we're not together, we don't need to talk. We make sure each other's good. We make sure we're handling business. We say, yo, you okay? Do you need some food? Do you like expect? Oh man,
you need an upsy daisy, sweetheart.
Oh, never the upsy daisy. Never the upsy daisy. Unless it's Granny. It was Granny. She do that, and the moment you say no, she goes, "You like come talk to me."
God damn it! Wrong answer again.
And Granny be like, "You want to eat some food?" Say, "Here's some collard greens. Here's some steak stuff, whatever, everything." And she's like, "We'll sit down, we'll eat. We don't talk at dinner. Oh, there we didn't really talk at dinner, but then after dinner's done, we sat down and we talk. It'd be more about like ways to portray yourself, be more godly, like in the way of being God, or just in life in general. Is like, hey, don't be a joke, things like that.
I mean, they're great references.
They're very great references. It's like, don't be a joke, don't. And then she gave me that tidbit of knowledge. Like, you can be the fool and make more money than someone being serious. I looked there, I was like, but you said don't be a joke. She's like, yep, but don't be a joke.
Yep.
I was like, okay.
It's fine to play the fool and learn through wisdom, but don't be the joke of everyone.
Yeah, and I come to find out like later on down the line that I did make myself the joke
because it was easier.
It wasn't even that; it was the fact of the naivety of myself of thinking everyone gives a shit. everyone has pride. Everyone does not like to do the wrong thing first. And
Well, in a lot of people's views, almost everyone is you're the main character of your story kind of aspect. That's what a lot of people bring to the table. And you're
yeah,
wrong if you say that that's wrong, because
I'm
like
not saying
everyone,
wrong. I say I don't see myself as being the main character ever. Even
I
though,
know,
like I
but
said, with everything.
that's like detached mental shit that you have to break yourself down to not be that main character
Oh
to
yeah, I've
be
done
able to
that.
learn anything.
I've done that a couple times, or every
Yeah.
day, or every week, whatever.
I mean, ego death is one of the biggest things for any person with actual mental health problems or dealing with the past. You don't even have to have mental health problems to truly kill your ego to be able to grow into something that you need to be rather than what you're comfortable in.
Mm-hmm. For when I grasp that, and it's just like for me, I don't see it as ego death. I see it as I just need to know who I am. Because if I don't know who I am, how can I ever expect someone to want to be around me or actually care fully for me?
I don't know. Let's pull up a chart. Which Terry do you want?
Oh no, we can't do that. That'd be a big ass chart.
Yeah.
We'll make it for next
Go
time.
down the checklist.
Because somebody came to me and like she's sweet and she's like, I wish you were more egotistical. I was like, why? And she's like, why? Because it's a good thing to be. It's like, I said, I have a big ego. I really do. So yeah, I just don't show it.
That shouldn't be stroked.
I said, I just
It's
don't.
big enough already.
I just don't. I just don't have a need to show it. So I said, even when I'm with the guys or anything like that, I said, I have no reason to overshadow anyone because I don't need to. And he said, wait a second, my grandfather once told me, so yeah, if you're a old man, you'll let other men be men. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to be the guy in the front every fucking time. Even though we do lead, doesn't mean you're in the front every fucking time.
You could have 6 leaders right beside you, standing toe to toe. Everyone has their own purpose,
Absolutely.
And better at what they're leading in.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it, because most men, especially most young guys, most older guys, are set in their ways so much they said, I have to be at the fucking front every time. It's like
got that chip on the shoulder, Superman complex.
And most moments in life you might have to be, but not every single moment. Because every single moment, then nobody else is learning to take up for you when you're not there anymore. So it's like, fathers,
that
like,
also contributes to who you're surrounding yourself by too. If you have that many weak people that you can only have the leader role. Like there's no wallflower sitting, there's no sitting back watching, that's an odd gaggle that you've created at that point, I should say.
But you look at everybody, they do that. Like, because they don't want to be around like-mindedness or like, it's accountability, honestly, from that standpoint too.
Like, say someone fucks up bad. You don't want to be blamed for it in most people's eyes. I understand. We're fine with that. But most people don't. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't me. I didn't tell him to do that. He was acting, like there's always another excuse. That's not a leader.
And I used to be that way because, like I said, I played victim a lot to my own circumstances because, like, life was going to shit. Everyone does it every once in a while, or in their life. And I don't want anybody to fucking come here. I've never done that in my life. So you've never had repercussions that hit you so hard that it shook your whole fucking life. Then,
yeah,
because like I hate myself, I hate my life. Like, what did I do wrong? Why me? Kind of thing like that. And if you're religious, like, God, why are you doing this to me? Kind of thing. It was like, I've done all of it, and then I realized, like, later on, like, I had the option.
Maybe I needed that learning point.
And it took like, oh yeah, especially since looking back now, I look back at past relationships, man. I was like, I was a fucking problem, and everybody's just like, no, you're a good person. No. I'm not on public. I'm talking about like, look, in the relationship, I was the goddamn problem. And they're like, how so? And they're like, well, she cheated on you. Guess what, motherfucker? What led up to that? I looked at that. See, what? I was dismissive. I didn't sit down with her. I didn't talk to her that much. When we did sit down and talk,
I didn't give her the time she needed.
Yeah, I was not being a good provider or protector at that point in time. They're like, yes, you were. You paid the bills. I was like, that financial provision thing is not
a narrative. Money
that
is
a part
not a
of
narrative.
Life and surviving that, but it's not providing them. Guess what? You have a woman, you had to provide every aspect of it to her, or guess what happens? So what? Women are smart. As much as people like to downplay women, like that, they're smart enough to say, "Cool, I'm not surviving here. I'm going to look for something else to help me survive instead, or make me through this day, or make me happy, or anything like that." And guess what? If it's not their fucking partner, and it's not their best friend, guess where it's going to be? Out in the world. And now we're in the digital age. So guess what? They can find it anywhere now. And with just pick up their fucking phone, take a cute ass picture, post it on Instagram, post it on Snapchat, put it on Facebook. Guess what happened? Watch that inbox flood in with everything that everybody can offer her. And then it's not just like you versus one or two, it's you versus the world.
Yeah.
So what do you provide for them?
With that you versus the world comment, that's one of the biggest things for me, because I've only been married once in my life, and because I truly am for that commitment. I'm not leaving. And the only thing that would make me leave is cheating, because I hate that shit. I think it's the most despicable thing you can ever do, and I can't forgive it. I understand that might be a thing, but I would never be able to treat them the same way with respect.
You wouldn't have full trust again, too.
Well, like the trust can always, once you lose trust with me, it's gone anyways.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like, I know that's very fickle and one-sided, but that's my own like protectional boundary. Once you start showing that you can't be trusted, that's gone. That's cool. All right. Easy peasy. I understand who you are, and yes, I will treat you differently. Yes, you won't get the same like subscriptions. You just lost like 7 tiers. You're back down to free pass. There's like 8 commercials. Here, let me show you this Vyvanse ad. Like, goddamn Vyvanse. Like that's how I see it as it goes down. And you're acting different around me. You don't give me the same kind of time or the same kind of attention. I'm like, yeah, you lost that. But why? How do I get it back? No, like that's not the option anymore. Like, I understand, like, you can grow from, do whatever. That's on you, but do that for someone else, because you already, that shit's gone. It's out of there.
Oh, yeah. But for the people, like, so you're that style. I'm the other. Like, I will forgive. I will give them an opportunity to make it right, because I believe everyone has the capacity to have redeeming qualities and be redeemable.
I did that at my first two, and I just couldn't do it anymore, and I drew that line.
Here's the thing with it, and tell everybody this, it's not fucking easy to do it. So why? Because not only do you got to forgive them, so you got to forgive yourself for allowing that to happen, because it's what led up to that, like, and things like that. And they're like, what do you mean? It's like, that's what I say all the time now. And they're like, what do you mean? If you don't forgive yourself above all else, this will sit with you and then become baggage for somebody else to deal with later on.
Yeah.
Or like it'll just self-sabotage your fucking whole brain matter of fucking dealing with people.
It took so long for me to even learn that. But
it took me fucking 14 years.
And it's not that I won't forgive them. Forgiveness is easy for me. I can, but it's also still a purge. Like, I'm not going to allow other people to treat me that way in any shape or form. I forgive you. I'm sorry that happened and anything that led up to that, but we're done, and that's it. I hope the next person does better, to where you don't feel the need to cheat on them or lie to them and what have you, whatever bad thing it is. Enter a certain narrative here. I hope it gets better. Love you, goodbye. Like, and there's rare times that I say goodbye to people. You know how I usually sign off. It's either, love you to the boys,
I'll talk to you later, talk to you tomorrow, stuff like that. Or don't say nothing, just leave.
Catch you on the flip side, finger guns, like, that's about...
but, I'm sorry, roommate messaged me. I was like, oh, it's something important. That was it. But, it's one of those things where you look at it, and for me, like I said earlier, like, I try to see the redeeming in people, which is, again, leads me to getting burned. Fucking almost. And I'm gonna say almost, because there's some that literally just, like, honestly, I never saw they would change. Never thought they would see the good things in themselves or bad things they've done and try to fix it.
Well, yeah, it's cool to see success stories, but like, I'm not gonna piss my life away for someone.
but it's not even the success story standpoint of it. It's I want people to do better for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's like, well, what does that leave you? It's like, nothing, honestly. After that, it's like, I got to be a part of a journey. I made sure they were good, taken care of. And then, like, let's go back to, like, the good relationship. She's fucking rock starring it, by the way, in life.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't be happy. It's like, why not? So I did have love for her. I still care about her. Same time as we are not together. We don't talk. We don't really talk either. Like, we see each other's stuff on social media, and that's about it. And she's fucking about to get married, having a fantastic life, super aunt of the year, who she's always been anyways, and traveling like she wanted to do, everything she said she wanted to do, everything she said she wanted to do, she's getting to do it. And the guy she's with, fucking fantastic guy too. And I'm like, cool. She's pretty well, everything in the world
to see.
Yeah, and I was like, that's fucking fantastic. And somebody asked me, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, I was like, aren't you jealous? Like,
why the fuck would I be jealous of someone that I loved actually doing better? Like,
yeah,
what
I was
the
like,
fuck?
no, that's what. And somebody's like, well, yeah, because I see the spiteful ex standpoint and things like that. I was like, okay, you're just not over it. Then you need to work on yourself. You need to figure out why you're upset. I have another one.
There is no reason any human being should live that hard in your head rent free.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
like, somebody's like, well, my ex-husband left me, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, cool. You know, it's a choice, right? So, well, we made promises. Like, no. You signed a fucking contract for the state. That's basically it. Said, yes, you gave each other your word. But did y'all talk about it and then split up? Said, yes. So he chose, right? So, yes. So are you saying he shouldn't have a choice? Because you go that way, then guess what? Back in the day, there was something that women didn't have a choice either. Can we look and see how that goes? Exactly.
About that much.
The courthouse on Sunday of the stairs. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Do some history. I'm not teaching you today. Yeah. So it was
rule of thumb.
Yeah, there we go. And people say, "Oh, he should be punished for this."
Punished?
No, he shouldn't. So what? He should have this whole world, blah blah. Because this spiteful, it's just emotional rage. It's like you should. And I looked at her. I was like, "Why do you care so much?" So what?
Why do you think he left you?
Things like that too. It's like, look, there's reasons for this. So what? Nobody just says, I'm just going to leave for no reason. There's always a reason. So if you don't have the wherewithal.
Well, that's spiteful rage right there. That shows at the ass end of everything, of just visceral anger and spitting on fucking people and things and everything that was supposed to be pretty and beautiful and loving and caring. I'm like, maybe that kept showing up too much during your loving relationship that you provided so much for.
And maybe you didn't fucking, just like Bill Burr said, remember you doing it because it was.
I understand that there are some guys that be buried under the prison, just come home doing a casserole and just start fucking swinging. Yes, those people are evil. They should die. But
like, I look at it like, okay, so through the whole relationship, so you said some really good things to that. Like, wait. No time together. So, yep. When you sat down and talk, no real talk. Look at the phone. So yeah, kiddo was around. Gave all attention to kiddo though. So I'm okay with that. So, what means it? Because you're a grown ass woman. If you're really going to stick around with it, then you're going to stick around with it, no matter what nobody says. No matter what your friends say, no matter what your mama says, no matter what your family says, you're going to stick around with it. So why? Because
I learned my lesson.
Dynamic switch. Because even her herself said before they had the kid, it was like a good, decent balance, right? Like, then the kid came and said, okay, cool. So in my perspective, how I thought, because I've sat down and talked with him plenty of times too. He's like, honestly, just my daughter means more to me than anybody else. I don't give a shit. I was like, honestly, at that standpoint, I get it. I do get it. I was like, yeah. And I was like, do you think you could have maybe verbalized that? He's like, and then he's like, I probably should have. I was like, yes, you should have. But here's the thing.
That should be known in the very beginning when you
should be known. But
where your priorities are. Like, that is a very good thing to do.
And then it goes to that standpoint, because I now, like, especially after like everything I dealt with, kids involved in that.
Blah 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 blah.
I know I should always say, hey, look, if there are children involved and I get really attached and you have me in their life, like, constantly say, you shift to behind them, by the way. I'm not saying I don't care about you. I'm saying They are the priority. They are priority because guess what? They can't defend themselves. They can't do all this stuff. They can't provide for themselves, and they can't keep themselves
They
occupied
are
without
literal
danger.
sponges that need to be taken care of over any adult.
Absolutely. And people look at me like, no, your spouse should be more important than your kids. It's like, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's all I say. And everybody's just like, no. So, no, guess what? So you made this fucking child, or you stepped into this life and they had children and you knew they had children and then you are part of their life still. So yeah, if those children aren't top priority and the woman is, or the dad is, what's wrong with you? Because you should know you're providing for the next generation on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you want good people in the world? It starts fucking at home, not magically crawling across them in life. Like, if you want the good people in the world, you fucking start it at home. You have children, guess what? You want your children to be like well-mannered, have a brain, emotionally regulating,
act crazy at home, correct outside.
But guess what? You still fucking put forth that energy and time, not put them in front of a tablet or TV or video game. Sorry, you're wrong for that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I'll throw my kid into super hell dive and I'll watch his ass die 47,000 times just laughing my ass off. But I'm playing with him.
There's thing that doing things together, even if their thing is video games and they don't like doing a lot of outside stuff, play it with them.
And they pay so much attention to everything. Like,
yes.
And that's why they should be the first priority, because they're learning from you. Every action you do, every reaction you do too. That's why I've always hated the arguments around kids or having adult conversations around kids about other people or about other things. Like, that's not their place. They don't need to be hearing that shit. They need to go outside and play, ride a bike, or go climb a tree, fall off, and break your arm. Whatever the fuck you need to do, you are not an adult. You don't need to be a part of this conversation.
You need to message me?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
I was. Or we can keep going for either way.
Oh yeah, we could actually, like I said, I wanted this to be short and sweet, like because we can keep going later on.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
This will turn
going.
Turn to a long one there, but man,
But there's a little bit of door drops, some good information, and good times. Remember, everybody, stay dangerous, stay competent, be ready, reforge what's broken, hold the line, and join the raid. Thank you, people.
Yeah.